Hello students, good morning. My name is Harendra Tiwari from LPM Public School, Gola Bazar, Gorakhpur. Here in this video, I am going to explain Dalton's law of partial pressure. Now, might you have a query that what is the meaning of partial? Before it, you are habitual to listen the word pressure, but now one more word is added with the pressure, that is called the partial pressure. What law Dalton had proposed? Why he used the term partial pressure instead of pressure only? Actually, in 1801, John Dalton he took some mixture of non-reacting gases and he studied about the pressure applied by the individual gases and the total pressure of the mixture, and he given a relation between the individual pressure applied or exerted by the gases in the mixture and the total pressure of the mixture. First of all, we need to understand the meaning of partial. Why he used partial word before the pressure? Suppose you have one vessel and this vessel is filled by the mixture of two gases A and B. The condition is here: the volume of this vessel is constant volume and temperature. The second condition, gases must be non-reacting. The mixture, we are going to mixture of gases, mixture of gases must be non-reacting, He took in the, suppose n a mole of gas A, n b mole of gas B at constant volume and temperature, and both gases does not react with each other. When two or more than two substances mix together and all those substances are inreactive with each other, that we call the non-reacting mixture. Now you tell, we can classify into three parts. The first is the mixture, second is the gas A, and third is gas B. The point is here, what is the meaning of partial pressure and pressure? If we keep in consideration the term pressure exerted by तो फर्स्ट प्रेशर exerted by gas A, exerted by gas A. Second case, pressure exerted by gas B. And third case, pressure exerted by the mixture of gas A and gas B. These three cases we can write, mixture of gas A and gas B. Let me write down it. Mixture of gas A and B. So what will be the pressure exerted by gas A? What will be the pressure exerted by gas B? What will be the pressure exerted by the mixture of gas A and B? That each and every individual will have the same pressure or different pressure. So let us try to understand here. The number of mole of gas. So pressure exerted by the different constituents. Case 1, 1, 2, 3. The pressure exerted by gas A. Now we will apply the law of ideal gas equation. Ideal gas equation. So according to ideal gas equation, gas A, तो pressure applied by the gas, pressure of gas A, that will equal to P. Suppose pressure of gas A is equal to PA. Pressure of gas B can write PB, and pressure of gas of mixture, pressure of mixture, that will be P total. So what will be PA is equal to PB is equal to P total is equal to, as we know that according to ideal gas equation, PV is equal to nRT. This equation we have, right? So pressure. Now partial pressure. What is the meaning of partial pressure? The pressure applied by the A and pressure applied by the B, is individual pressure is known as partial pressure. Individual pressure of gas in the mixture is called partial pressure. Means PA is the partial pressure of gas A, PB is the partial pressure of gas B in the mixture of gas A and B. This point is clear to you or not? PA is the partial pressure of gas A, PB is the partial pressure of gas B, where in the mixture of gas A and B. Is it clear? Now see, why we call the term partial? Because when we measuring the pressure of gas A, then we will ignore the pressure of B, or we will ignore the molecule of B. When you are going to calculate what will be the pressure of gas A, so the gas A will exert the pressure while you are going to calculate PA, then you will write here PA is equal to PV is equal to N RT, N 1 mole, R constant, T constant, V constant, N A mole. So here PA is the partial pressure of gas A. Means we are ignoring, we take the whole volume, whatever the volume is V, complete volume we take and ignore the presence of B and find out the pressure of A. Same as with respect to B, when we calculate the partial pressure of B, then we take the complete volume V and we write the NB into RT. This point is clear to you or not? V will go down. So from here we can remove the V. From here we can remove the V. Means why we call it partial? Because when we are going to calculate the pressure of B, gas B, one gas, then you ignore the another gases. If more than 2, 3, 4, 5 gases are present, so suppose 5 gases are present. So gas 1, if you are going to calculate the pressure of, measure the pressure of gas A, then you will ignore the all other gases presence. That's why we call that partial pressure. So pressure of gas A, instead of that, now we should write what? Partial pressure of gas A. What we write? Partial pressure of gas A, and instead of only pressure of gas, we should write partial pressure of gas B. That is PB is equal to NB by RT by V, or PA is equal to NA by RT by V, according to ideal gas equation, or there is no problem. Okay, we will get the same relation, PB. Okay, no need to be worried, we will get the same relation. So now, so P total what will be? So for P total PB, and so N is here what? N. So N is here NA plus NB. So at the place of N, can we write NA plus NB? NA plus NB into RT. Now see, can we write it in the another form? P total. P total is the pressure of the non-reacting pressure of the mixture of non-reacting gases. P total V is equal to NA RT plus NB RT. Now look, equation first and equation second. NART, NBRT, PAV, PBV can we put? So P total V is equal to P total V is equal to, we will get PAV plus PBV. Take the V common, V will cancel out. At final we will get the P total is equal to PA plus PB. PA plus PB. In such way, he has written one mathematical expression for the total pressure of mixture of non-reacting gases and partial pressure of individual gases. So from these equations we can clearly understand that the sum of the partial pressure of individual gases is always equal to the total pressure of mixture of non-reacting gases. So on the basis of this relation, he stated one statement, and according to his statement we can write what was his statement. Now the total pressure of mixture of non-reacting gases, let me see, it is coming in video or not? Yes, coming. The total pressure of mixture of non-reacting gases is equal to the sum of the partial pressure of individual gases. This law is known as Dalton's law of partial pressure. So throughout this discussion, what we have learned, the meaning of partial pressure: when we measure the pressure of any individual gas, then we will ignore the presence of other gases which are present in the mixture. That's why we call the partial pressure. The individual pressure of gas in the mixture is called the partial pressure. The partial pressure of a PAV, according to ideal gas equation, we can write this expression. And finally, we got a relation between total pressure of non-reacting mixture of non-reacting gases and individual partial pressure of each and every gases. And on the basis of this mathematical expression, he given the statement. That statement we call the Dalton's law of partial pressure. Clear? Now the condition was constant volume and temperature. So what will be the relation between pressure and number of molecule? As we know that there are four variables, P, B, N, R, T. There are four variables, sorry, PB is equal to nRT. So here there are the four variables, P, B, R and T, sorry, N and T, sorry, P, B and N and T. There are four variables. Two variable is here constant, volume and temperature. So how the pressure related to N? The relation between one small point, relation between pressure and number of mole. How pressure is related to the number of mole. So let us see, according to ideal gas, equation, PV is equal to nRT. So we can write P is equal to N RT by V, and this term became what? Constant. R constant, T constant, V constant. So we can write P is directly proportional to N. So he has proven one relation also. In this relation he found that pressure is directly proportional to number of mole. Means the number of mole if increases, pressure of a particular individuals will increase. So pressure is directly proportional to N. We can write pressure is directly proportional to N. So you have noted down it. Then let us. Now we have another relation, partial pressure in terms of mole fraction. So here basically we will find out that relation with the partial pressure and mole fraction. So partial pressure, as we know that partial pressure of gas A, PA, and that we have calculated nRT divided by V, Na. nRT by V. Partial, here one line we can write, if we have two gas A and B in a mixture. Partial pressure of gas A, PA is equal to Na by RT by V. From ideal gas equation, partial pressure of gas B, PB is equal to NB RT divided by V. Clear? Now, for total pressure, P total, we can write sum of the partial pressure of A and B, PA plus PB. So we can write P total is equal to Na RT by V plus NB RT by V. So Na plus NB RT by V take a common, so Na plus NB, and we get a common RT by B. This is the P total. Now this is equation 1, equation 2, and it will be equation 3. Divide this equation PA by P total. On dividing PA by P total. So when we will divide PA by P total, write the PA divided by P total is equal to Na divided by Na plus Nb and RT by V, So now from here RT by V cancel out, we get a relation, that is PA by P total is equal to Na by Na plus N B. Now, what is this? Na by Na plus Nb. Since ये लिखते रहो, देखो, if a mixture of A and B, two gases are present, तो mole fraction of A will be XA is equal to Na upon Na plus Nb. Mole fraction of B, zeta B, this is a sign of zeta, B is equal to Nb, number of mole of B divided by sum of the number of mole of A plus and number of mole of B. So mole fraction of A, that is XA. Here we can write, since mole fraction of gas A is equal to zeta A, that will equal to Na divided by Na plus Nb. So put the value, we can write Pa by P total is equal to Na by Nb plus, this value is replaced by now zeta A, clear? So we can write Pa is equal to zeta A into P total. So a product of mole fraction of individual gas and total pressure of mixture will be the partial pressure. Means if you have information about the number of mole, then you can calculate the mole fraction, and if you have information about total pressure, you can easily get it the partial pressure. If you know the partial pressure of any individual, then you can calculate the total pressure of the gas. So in terms of B, we can write Pb is equal to XB into P total. If suppose n number of gases, ith gases are present, so ith gases are present, so for that we can write partial pressure of ith gas is equal to mole fraction of ith gas into total pressure, P total. So this is applicable for each and every. I is the ith gas 2, 1, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, anything. So that's all about the relation between the partial pressure and total pressure with mole fraction. So you have noted down it, then I will solve one problem, then that will be finished. Now we have one question, the based on the partial pressure concept. A neon dioxide, here a neon dioxide, the mixture of neon dioxygen contains 70.6 gram of dioxygen and 167.5 gram neon. If the pressure of the mixture of the gases in the cylinder is 25 bar, this is the total pressure. This is given P total. What is the partial pressure of dioxygen and neon? Means in the question given when we analyze the what are the given, to given mass of dioxygen, mass of dioxygen is equal to 70.6 gram, and mass of neon is equal to 167.5 gram, and P total given 25 bar, and asking partial pressure of oxygen gas and partial pressure of neon gas. The formula we have partial pressure of oxygen is equal to mole fraction of oxygen gas into P total, and partial pressure of neon is equal to mole fraction of neon into P total. So formula we have this mole fraction, but here the value given in the term of the mass. So first of all we have to calculate the mole fraction. Okay, so first of all calculate mole fraction. तो mole fraction is equal to mole fraction of, suppose, oxygen. Mole fraction of oxygen is equal to number of mole of oxygen divided by number of mole of oxygen plus number of mole of neon. What happened? Number of mole also not given, means first we have to calculate the number of mole. Since mole fraction is based on the number of mole, so first of all what we will calculate? First of all we should calculate the number of mole. So number of mole of O2 and O2 is equal to mass. One general formula I will write, number of mole, as we know that, no need to write again and again. General formula we know that number of mole is equal to mass upon molar mass. So number of mole of oxygen, that is denoted by, suppose, number of mole of oxygen and O2 is equal to mass 70.6 gram divided by oxygen molar mass 32 gram. So here we will get answer 2.21 mole. Right. Then N number of mole of neon is equal to given mass 167.5 gram divided by neon. So neon atomic mass neon 20 hydrogenic helium 20 gram per mole. So this value will nearly come 8.375 mole. Clear? So now we have the number of mole of oxygen and number of mole of neon, so we can find out the mole fraction of oxygen O2 is equal to number of mole of oxygen divided by number of mole of oxygen plus number of mole of neon. Then put the value 2.21 divided by 2.21 plus 8.375. When we solve, we get that mole fraction of oxygen is equal to 0.21. So when we get the mole fraction of oxygen, we can easily find out the mole fraction of neon. We have the two methods. Either you follow the same method, or mole fraction, total mole fraction is the sum of, total mole fraction of the gaseous mixture always equal to 1. So mole fraction of neon X Ne, or mole fraction of neon X Ne is equal to 1 minus mole fraction of oxygen. So X and neon is equal to 1 minus 0.21. So here we get mole fraction of neon is equal to 1 minus 0.21, 0.79. I have calculated earlier. So now we got that mole fraction of oxygen and mole fraction of neon. So put the value, partial pressure of oxygen is equal to mole fraction of oxygen. The mole fraction of oxygen is 0.21 into total pressure 25 bar, and partial pressure of neon is equal to mole fraction of neon 0.79 into 25 bar. So we will get the answer. So you have to find out the answer. 25 and 21, but 25 1 ja 25, 5 to 25 2 ja 50 and 2 52, 1 to 5.25, and for it you have to calculate. So at last I tell you only one point. This is the thank you. In this class we have learnt, that is the meaning of partial pressure, how the partial pressure is different to pressure, what is the Dalton's law of partial pressure, the pressure exerted by the mixture of non-reacting gases, total pressure is always sum of the partial pressure of individual gases, and we have proven this by using the mathematical expression also. So thank you, wish you all the best, do study. If you have any doubt you can comment.